Right now, when we discuss what's going on with European administration and financing, I should share that we are facing pressure on heading 7. This pressure is obviously connected to the financial situation which results from COVID crisis, which results from war in Ukraine. And we share these concerns, Committee of Budget and European Parliament, when we dealt with estimates of other institutions, when we dealt with estimates of European Parliament itself. We were very reasonable, and I would say that we were pretty much frugal. EP estimates, when we start to discuss figures, I would say were especially modest, because we didn't request any new posts. Everything connected to non-salary and non-contractual expenses was strictly below 2% threshold. And, well, we must keep in mind that next year we've got European Parliament election. We will have 15 more members of the European Parliament next year, July. We didn't request additional financing for the new members of the Parliament that will arrive next year, for example. And I would like to thank Commission, because on one hand they helped us a lot trying to get figures for our other institutions both down and together, and trying to save heading 7, but I believe that they slightly budgetary overreacted. We are restoring right now, in what we voted today at the plenary, any lines connected to electricity, to utility, to contractual obligations, because if you've got an administration, you cannot provide financing for 10 months. You have to provide for the full year if you expect that they work at the full capacity and provide results for the Europeans. And we also have to keep in mind that certain institutions, they face new additional tasks imposed by the Council, by the Commission, by the European Parliament. We talk about EDPS and the regulation with respect to artificial intelligence. We talk about European External Action Service and the war in Ukraine. We face another war right now in Israel and Gaza. So that means we were restoring for these two institutions relatively more than for others. In absolute figures, the champion right now with respect to restoration is External Action Service. We restored 54 million euros. And in relative figures, it's European Data Protection Service, 13%. So we are using an approach that is sharing the financial burden that's based on solidarity when we talk about our attempts to save heading 7. And European institutions and European administration, they were established on purpose because they are crucial when we talk about fight with fraud, when we talk about protecting values, when we talk about protecting rights. So we will defend their position and their budgets in forthcoming negotiations. Thank you.